The message came at 2:14 a.m. I saw her today. No name. No explanation. Just those 4 words on my wife's phone, glowing softly on the nightstand between us. She was asleep beside me, breathing slow and steady, like nothing in the world could touch her. I stared at the screen, my heart thudding so loudly I was sure it would wake her. I told myself it was nothing. An old friend. A colleague. Anyone but who my gut already knew it was. For 6 years, I believed our marriage was built on honesty. Maybe not perfection but truth. We shared bills, routines, quiet jokes at dinner. I trusted the life we built. And in that moment, watching her phone light up with a secret, I felt something inside me crack. At first, the signs were small. She started guarding her phone like it held her pulse, turning it face down, taking calls outside, saying work stuff with a smile that never reached her eyes. I told myself I was being paranoid. I wanted to be the kind of husband who trusted, not the kind who searched. But then there were the missed calls, always the same unknown number. The late nights. The way she'd come home distracted, like part of her was still somewhere else. I asked if she was okay. She said she was tired. I asked if work was stressful. She laughed and said, "You worry too much." So I stopped asking. I started watching. One night while she showered, her phone buzzed again. Same number. This time I answered. Silence on the other end. Then a voice, older, calm, familiar in a way that made my stomach turn. "Did she tell you yet?" he asked. I hung up without a word. That night I didn't sleep. I lay beside her, replaying memories I suddenly didn't trust. Her first promotion. The way she talked about her boss, too much admiration, too many excuses. I remembered the year she almost quit, said she was confused. I remembered how she cried and said she was lucky to have me. In the morning I confronted her. Gently at first. Then with the weight of everything I'd been holding back. She didn't deny it. She sat at the kitchen table, hands shaking, eyes wet. "It started before we met," she said. "I was young. He had power. It wasn't serious. Then it just kept going. 6 years. 6 years of texts I never saw. Of meetings disguised as overtime. Of a relationship hidden in plain sight. She said it ended before we got married. She swore it. She said seeing him again by accident brought it all back. I wanted to scream. I wanted to understand. Mostly, I wanted the past version of her back, the one I thought I knew. What was real? I asked. She looked at me like she didn't know the answer. The days after were worse. Every memory became suspicious. Every laugh felt rehearsed. I loved her, and I hated her for what she'd taken from me, certainty. She said she stayed because she loved me. He was a mistake. A chapter she closed. But mistakes don't last 6 years. And chapters don't reopen unless they were never finished. The turning point came when she admitted something quietly, almost like a confession to herself. "I never told you because I was afraid you'd leave," she said. And I realized that fear had controlled our marriage more than love ever did. We separated a month later. Not with shouting. With exhaustion. With tears that felt too late. The last time I saw her, she asked if I thought we could ever fix it. I told her the truth. I don't know how to love someone I had to discover instead of knowing. Walking away hurt more than staying ever did. But with every step I felt something return: my dignity. My voice. My sense of self. Some betrayals don't end with rage. They end with clarity. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is choose yourself, quietly, painfully, and for good.